Eileen Prose. Welcome to Working Mother. Today we'll visit a very special program at a hospital in Providence, Rhode Island. It prepares older children for the arrival of their new brother or sister. This class lets many working moms involve their families in welcoming the new baby. We'll also talk about the single mother and child support. Half the number of women awarded support don't receive those payments. And we'll talk about how the single parent can work toward becoming independent. And you don't have to run to the grocery store for tonight's dinner, because we're going to show you a recipe for a hearty soup made from all the leftovers in your refrigerator. And when that alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed full of energy? Most of us don't. But today, we'll all learn a few simple wake-up exercises to make us rise and shine. Big brothers and sisters are such a vital part of the family, and they really are affected by mom's pregnancy. At one New England hospital, kids whose moms and dads are about to have another child can join in a special program that prepares them for the new arrival. You're about to meet and visit with two working mothers whose lives have been made much easier by this experience.
That's pretty. That's a music box. Okay, sure.
Phyllis Schumacher, college math instructor, is about to have her third child. At home now on maternity leave, Phyllis and her sons, Chris, who is 6 years old, and Eric, 3½, are busy preparing for the new baby.
They're really excited, and especially as the time gets closer, they get more and more anxious, and they can't wait to see the baby, what it's going to look like, and whether it's going to be a boy or a girl.
Phyllis says the time she spends preparing Chris and Eric for the new baby is critical. Showing them their own baby pictures is one way she feels will help them better relate to the new member of the family, especially since she'll soon be returning to work.
I've always worked from when Chris was first born, and I think I've just never lost my sense of identity. It's a busy time, and it's difficult, housework and working and children. It's definitely difficult, but my husband is very helpful, and he, as a matter of fact, does at least half of the child care while I'm working.
Along with other expectant families, Phyllis, Eric, and Chris are participating in a special Big Brother and Sister program at the Women and Infants Hospital in Providence, Rhode Island. The class is designed to help prepare children for the new baby that's about to enter their lives. Here, the youngsters get their first glimpse of newborn infants.
Oh, look at that baby, huh? Look at the little toes. Can everybody see?
The class is taught on a part-time basis by Joan Stote, who is also a working mother of 3.
They're the only child in the family most of the time, and they've gotten mom's and dad's attention. And what I try to do is have them understand that it's a time for sharing. And if we emphasize that having a new baby is a family thing, with the older child included, I think that helps them.
With the aid of a doll and everyone's imagination, Joan shows the youngsters what they could do to help mom and dad when the new baby comes home. And she tells them just how special their new role in the family will be.
Look at that's a girl. Okay, now can you peel this tab?
Joan explains how to diaper a baby, and the children get to try to do it themselves. In addition, Joan answers many of their questions about how the baby grows in the mother's womb.
Some of the children think that the baby's in the stomach where the food goes. That's one thing I mentioned in class. They thought that as mom swallowed the food, the baby just grabbed what they felt like having.
The parents bring their kids to the class 3 or 4 weeks before their baby is due. Many are concerned that their children may feel threatened by their new brother or sister.
I've had parents tell me that their children regress occasionally as far as toilet training habits are concerned. They feel hostile toward mom. They show aggressive behavior in that way. They're not interested in the new baby or don't even want the new baby. And so I try to deal with these problems. If they come up, if I know that a parent is having a problem, I do try to help them with it.
The Big Brother and Sister program helped make life a lot easier for Lynn Francis, a registered nurse who recently gave birth to her second daughter, Molly. Since the class, Lynn's first daughter, Jill, now easily handles the responsibilities of being an older sister.
Get your back.
She plays with the baby. She'll feed the baby for me if I need her to. She walks her.
Right now, Molly's beginning to recognize faces and know different people, and Jill was one of the first people that she was able to look for and know. So she's been very good with the baby.
Lynn plans to go back to work after her maternity leave. She admits that juggling 2 children around her work schedule will be tricky, but certainly not impossible.
I think we're going to have to do some dry runs initially to figure out how we're all going to get out of the house at the same time in the morning. The other thing with being a working mother is that the people that I work with have always been a very big source of support. Most of them are mothers. And so that when you have the problems of leaving the kid at home who's on your legs screaming, "Don't leave me, Mommy," and you get to where you're feeling terrible, you know, there's always somebody else there who's been through it or had it happen to them the day before. So, you know, that really helps. And so far, things have gone very well. So it's, you know, she's been a very easy baby, and Jill's helped to make it easy because of all that she's been able to do for me, and that they relate very well to each other. And it's just a wonderful feeling.